What is up, guys? It is Captain Justice here, and today I am bringing you a very special video, and I am going to be talking about something that this video is a little delayed because I had some things going on, but on Saturday the new episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles premiered, and I am going to be reviewing it for you guys. So season 2, episode 2. Let's jump in. Yeah, I just ripped off of Comic Cast. Sorry about Comic Book Cast. If you're not subscribed to Comic Book Cast, please subscribe. They are so helpful. They give you everything. They are amazing. They're just really good on YouTube. They give you even the smallest bits of information. I don't know if they have enough time in the day. I mean, they do, but I don't know how they can. It's crazy. Like, they upload so many videos. But so anyway, on to this topic. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, episode 2. This episode is called Squirrelanoids, and you guessed it, it's about mutant squirrels. Yes, I said squirrels because it's plural. Let me elaborate on that. This is purely a Halloween episode. It clearly is. It is a sequel, I guess. Well, obviously it's a sequel to the first episode, but it basically, at the end of the first episode, you see a squirrel. If you have not seen the first episode, I'm going to spoil it, but that's your fault. Well, I'm not going to spoil it, per se. Well, I guess I kind of am. Anyway, a squirrel goes up to the mutagen, and touches it, because there's mutagen all over the city, and thus, the mutant squirrel is created. And so, the episode starts, actually, I didn't notice this that much last episode, but the animation is much smoother this season. Something about it is just, like, better. I'm not even sure what it is. But, so, the animation is better, and, the theme song, I forgot to mention last time, is changed up a bit. So, yeah, those are, like, for example, when it says, like, because I do know all the words of the theme song, when it says, like, the good guys win and the bad guys lose, it shows all of the villains, like, every single one of them, like, Karai, Snakeweed, Spider Bites, which means those guys will probably reappear, because Spider Bites was only in one episode, and it was episode 3, so that was of season 1, so that was quite a while ago. And Snakeweed only appeared twice in season 2, both times it was a subplot, like he wasn't the real plot of the episode. Karai, and then you basically see some guy, just chilling out with a hockey mask. Hint, 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 hint. Okay, it's Casey Jones, if you didn't get that. Alright, and, yeah, so, this, new episode was based on the movie Do Alien. Not understand what I mean by it's based on Alien. Alright, so Alien is a movie. I have not seen the movie Alien, but I know the plot, and it copies it almost exactly. Because there's basically people on the streets, more people on the streets, and more, like, buildings in New York than there were in the last season, because there was just, like, pretty much no one there. There at least was someone there, because there was that hobo guy that they always show in season 1 as a person. They really just show him whenever they want to show that there are people present, even though he's the only one present. But anyway, the turtles see mutagen spilled. They run into a movie theater and see the hobo being attacked by a little squirrel. The squirrel opens his mouth. It has almost like 2 lips per se on the bottom, like 2 bottom lips, and on each one is like teeth and then tongues. It's really weird. And then the squirrel jumps into the guy's mouth and goes into his stomach. They take him to Donnie's lab. Sounds a lot like the episode Parasitica, right? They take something back to Donnie's lab, and you guessed it, it attacks him. But how is that like Alien? Well, let me tell you. Alright, now, the two squirrels pop out of the guy's chest. I mean, not chest, out of his mouth. Like, one squirrel goes in, multiplies, 2 pop out of his mouth. Like, aliens pop out of the guy's chest. They use him as a host. If you can know how that's like Alien, cool. So it's in the lair. This time, however, unlike Parasitica, Splinter is there. So, they're getting beaten by these squirrels, because these squirrels eventually grow big, like in the movie Alien, which I haven't seen, but I know all this stuff. They grow big, and they start attacking. There's 3 of them at this point, because one of the 2 laid eggs in Raph, and then, so thus there's now 3 aliens, per se. And these aliens end up, attacking them. Splinter beats them, but he says, I'll stay in the lair in case these squirrels double back. So then they go and end up flushing the Squirrelanoids. Mikey named them Squirrelanoids down into some water valve. But anyway, so they flush these things away, and they're gone until because throughout the episode, Mikey is comparing everything to a comic book, which has a very similar plot. So not only is that a ripoff of his comic book, but Alien. But it's good to see how Mikey can help to the team. And he wasn't as dumb in this episode. He was funny, but not as dumb. And I like that about him. I thought it was definitely great. I really do like what they do. I did like everything. And then Mikey figures out how they defeat the aliens in the comic. And then they defeat the Squirrelanoids that way. And then they say, there's a new issue coming out, guys. The aliens come back. And then the guys start freaking out. And then it shows one of the Squirrelanoids going after a subway guy or something like that. So yeah, it was a really good, solid episode. I definitely think it was great. It doesn't really, at least that I know of, have that much to do with the rest of the storyline. However, they created 3 mutants out of 1 mutant. You saw how many mutant canisters were dropped if you saw episode 1. You know that they created 3 things out of 1 mutagen, 3 squirrels, that will appear again. So that means this will occupy at least some of the show. So that may interfere with the storyline. But nevertheless, this was a great episode. I loved it. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. I thought it was a great episode. Didn't have too much to do with the storyline. It did have some elements, but not too much. But still, regardless, 10 out of 10. I'm an 8 out of 10. Sorry. I liked it a lot. So, yeah, that's it. See ya next time on my channel.